Hello, I'm glad you're watching this video. The question of why a man comes and goes is often asked by women who are getting to know men. The communication starts, they chat for a week or two, then the man disappears. After some time, he appears again and then disappears once more. What should you do in this situation? How can you understand him, and what strategic actions should you take? Today we will discuss this in detail. So, you met a man. You liked him, and it seems he liked you too. The communication was gaining momentum, then suddenly he disappeared. A week or two passes and you receive a message. Hey, how's it going? You reply, everything's good. Hello, how about you? He responds, yeah, I'm fine, just busy with work and stuff. I see. And this chit-chat begins about not much at all, honestly. Many women start to worry and wonder, maybe there's a chance we'll work out. Maybe he's about to suggest meeting and having a walk in the park, or maybe even go to a restaurant. Let's be honest. This means nothing. If you want the truth, you mean nothing to this man. He simply has some free time, and it occurred to him to scroll through his contacts or social media chats, and remembered there's someone he could message just in case she hints she might be available today. You didn't mishear. I'll describe the type of such men. These men assure you they're busy. No, this isn't a guy perpetually engrossed in work. What do you think? That he's constantly writing, sending articles, replies flow back and forth continuously with emails and calls? Oh my gosh, his phone's blowing up from calls, chased by meetings and negotiations? Please, this miracle worker simply doesn't know where to put himself to feel like a man, so he chooses the easiest target. You might say, but there are exceptions. Of course there are. There are indeed men who go out of town to survey lands where drilling rigs will be installed. They may be without communication for weeks. They really are absorbed in their business projects. However, if you matter to this man, he will always find a way to tell you. You know, I'm leaving for a few days to a place with no connection. As soon as I return, I'll call you, we'll meet, stay in touch. He would remain present in your life as an interested party, not as one making excuses. Understand that if a man writes to you occasionally and then disappears only to reappear, he's not interested. We could end the video here on this note, but no, that doesn't fit into the plans of a neurotic personality to acknowledge they're uninteresting to him. How so? That's why many women try to fit into the ridiculous communication format the man offers. He shows up once a month and the woman reacts, oh, perhaps we could meet? Excuse me for saying so, but this merely endorses his irresponsibility, conceding once, twice, and the man realizes he can interact with her however he pleases. Men actually consider rules essential in interactions. Generally, men adapt well to rules. There are rules in sports, in hunting, in war, and specific norms even apply among men. A man always runs by rules. It's often a woman who has the habit of violating them and later claiming, I'm a girl, I can. With men, it's different. Permitting behavior that violates her own personal respect and dignity guidelines means a man will act out accordingly. But what if he shows up once a month and calls only when it suits him, contacting you late at night? Imagine if you responded to him, listen, I totally get it, you're a busy person, but don't write me late, okay? Also, can you explain what you want in my life? You write once a month to ask how I am, I'll tell you how I am. Start explaining. On the first, my period started. It was very painful. Had to visit the pharmacy 3 times for pain relievers. Couldn't sleep at night, and this went on for 3 days. Then things got better. In the meantime, I discovered that the company I work for no longer exists, and now I must find a new job. Autumn came. Last season's boots fell apart. Need to think about new clothes. I have an elderly mother needing medicine and a brother with as much scatterbrain as you. He's preoccupied floating from one skirt to another. Explain comprehensively to him how you're doing, when and in what specifics. I've mentioned before that men primarily want sex from women. If you said this to your man, I assure you, if the man who appears monthly asking, how are you, hears from you, I'm thinking about you, heading for a shower, come over, he'd materialize immediately. Why? because that's exactly what this lustful weasel wants. In reality, he possibly has about 30 similar women on whom he does a routine. Hey, how are you? What's up? Men attempt reading women's feedback and feed off that energy. If 6 out of 30 respond happily, he remembers them and continues living his life. Why am I telling you all this? A man truly interested in a woman never disappears just like that. Naturally, extremes aren't needed either. One vanishes for a month while another bombards day and night. Where are you? With whom? How are you? A golden middle ground is crucial, but you'll undoubtedly sense when you matter to him. The fear of acknowledging you're uninterested compels you to keep wondering. Allow this passing cloud to drift past you. Take care, cherish yourself, and don't welcome people into your life who merely wish to use you. They won't enhance your life or bring happiness. Think about this. If love, happiness, ease, enjoyment, pleasure, and soul celebration enter your life, you wake up daily feeling uplifted. That's how it should be. Or are anxiety, nervousness, disappointment, stress coming into your life? Sleepless nights, tension, inner restraint. If it's the latter, filled with tension and unease, it's no relationship. It's a total dump scenario. Under this guise, something resembling early-stage male-female relationships attempts to pass itself off as wealth. Be wiser and deeper examining relationships. How do you feel in them? Without conclusions or reasons. If you feel horrible, make deductions and decisions. That suffices. I genuinely hope that women seeing this video reflect on the importance of being honest with themselves. Honesty means not deceiving yourself into fashioning what's non-existent. Remember this forever. Picture a person going to the market for fruit. Entering, they encounter countless fruits. Let's say they approach the strawberry stand, facing thousands of berries. Choosing those to his liking, he departs with those, leaving others awaiting their turn. Similarly, a woman mimics these berries. When you meet your man, you'll recognize that he's yours. You won't need to question why he texted and then vanished. Because you're unnecessary to him, that's it. When your man arrives, those inquiries will cease on their own. You'll prepare for dates, interact, love, delight in moments together, forming healthy relationships. I'll catch up with you soon. Best wishes to everyone. Goodbye.